what I realize is if you don't have a morning routine, you just allow the day to take you in whichever direction it wants you to go in. If you wake up, you check an email, and the email makes you feel negative or bad, it's like, now that's stuck with you for the rest of the day, versus if you woke up,
or you have an affirmation card then, or you go in a shower. So you have to, because you cannot control what is coming from outside sometimes.
Yeah, no, you got to start.
Then you have
inside.
to be in a proper mindset inside.
You know, so it's like, so that's what I'm saying, like morning routine. Like, what's your daily thing that you do? You know, so you wake up, you meditate, you might journal, you ground yourself, you feel you already have your mindset set positive before you step into the world.
Right. Hello. What is that? Wonderful shoes here. So I think on the next concert I have to wear these shoes. But why I have shoes in my video podcast Coffee with Saskia? So it's because today I have a special guest here. We are still in California, Los Angeles, and we are here with Eric, Doctor Dapper.
Yep.
So why is your artist name Doctor Dapper?
Dr. Dapper came about from college.
From college?
Yeah. So I grew up in church. Stepdad's a pastor, mom was a first lady, and I always dressed like dapper, like suits, button up, dress shoes, loafers. And when I went to college, people were like, "Oh man, I like how you dress.
Yeah.
Can you help me dress like that too?" So I looked at it as like they had a problem with their wardrobe. And I was like, okay, if you have a problem with your body, you go to the doctor to get it fixed. So I was like, because my style is dapper and people have a problem with their wardrobe and they want to be dapper, I'm like, let me fix it in this Dapper.
That's
so I just
interesting.
Yeah, that's how I got it.
So like today you have a very wonderful, how you say that?
Hat, fedora, the fedora.
Yeah. That's very beautiful.
I appreciate
it. In your Instagram, you have always like, nice dress, nice moves, nice moves. So, and you have these shoes and this one. So for both.
Men and women.
So it is your collection or how?
Yeah, so my mom helped me start the shoes before she passed away.
Okay.
Yeah. And she passed away in 2016, and I started the shoes in 2015.
Okay.
So yeah.
And you, I guess, you wear these shoes as well.
All the time.
On
I
every
only wear my
party,
shoes.
on every when you go outside. That's so nice. So you guys, you will find the link here in the podcast to contact you if someone wants
to like get some
really
shoes.
Dr. Dapper shoes.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, that's good. So. Welcome to Coffee with Saskia podcast.
Thanks for having me.
So thank you so much. So we are at your home, and thank you that we can do it in your home, in your privacy. So and today he have a tea, and I have a coffee. So we were speaking about the whiskey. So no, it's too early.
It's too
early.
What time is it? Somewhere else it's probably like time afternoon.
Yeah, right.
Drink somewhere else. Yeah, it's happy hour somewhere.
It's happy hour. Yeah. So, tell me a little bit about you. What you're doing. So, you have shoes and you ship them worldwide, I guess.
Somewhat.
Or we can pick it for you guys and bring it to. or we make a FedEx.
The DHL, whatever it might be. Yeah.
Over the ocean.
And it's there.
Right. So, but you are more than just shoes and clothes. So we were on 2 events from you here in LA, Upscale events. So with wonderful vibes, good musicians, very nice food and drinks, and always in a very nice location. So, what is your story?
Tell you more about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved to, so the shoes started 2015. My mom passed in 2016. And then before that, I lost my grandma in 2010, my dad in 2013.
Oh.
So yeah, I've lost like, my grandma, my dad, and my
What
mom.
is your zodiac? Maybe it's because of that.
I don't know. I'm a Cancer.
Okay. You're so sensitive. That's so nice. Go back to the story.
2010, 2013, 2016, graduated, went full-time into the shoes because that's the last thing my mom saw me doing. And then I stayed in Arkansas. So I'm from Arkansas, so the South. And I stayed there until 2019. And my mentor out here, he said, why haven't you moved to LA? And I'm like, oh, it's expensive, you know, and I got connections here, I got food stamps here. Yeah. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, come out to see what a move looked like. So I flew out to see what that would be like. And I was like, this is cool. So within 3 months after that, my lease was ending and I decided to just pick up and move. And that was right before the pandemic happened, So when that happened, it shut the shoes completely down because nobody's going outside. Nobody needs $500 pair of shoes to go out. Just sit on the couch. So that became a thing. But when I moved, I did an event to celebrate my move. I did it in Brentwood at a mansion. And when we did that, I was like, dang, this is cool. So then I kind of...
So you had the feeling.
I was like, this is
something
cool.
that I can do, right? Yeah. Okay.
And then when I got here, I would go out a lot, but I didn't like the Hollywood vibe. I was like, there's always bottles popping, everybody's sagging, the jeans is super casual. I was like, where do people go to dress up, hear good music, mingle, lounge, upscale, really nice for the adult, more mature crowd of people. And I didn't see that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing these events, with the music and the R&B, and you have to dress up dapper and elegant to come. And it all just made sense across the board, from the shoes to me as Dr. Dapper and the type of events that I want to do. So I just started doing events. And over time,
so like evolved. A brand. So it's from the college. The story is from the college, Dr. Dapper, and now on the parties, so dress up like Dr. Dapper. So it's a history behind, kind of. I see a little bit of red line.
It all connects. It all coexists. Yeah, because it's based off of my lifestyle.
Right.
And like I wear these type of shoes because of the way I dress, and that goes back to my lifestyle and how I was raised, and the environments that I like to be in. People would wear these shoes in that environment that I'm creating. Yeah. So it's like I've created a shoe that I would wear and a place that I would go to wear those shoes. Right. And then I attract those people, and it's just, and then from there, it just grows because I know branding and business development. So I can, if I have an idea, I know how to turn it into profit, or into a business. Yeah.
So everything came together in LA. So like in one point. So with positive vibes, with a lot of nice people. So we went there, and it's a really nice vibe, and you feel that positive energy, and you feel that you just want to be there and have a good moment.
Yeah, it's very refreshing for people.
Refreshing.
And it's like it's something that we've never experienced this before, or it's been so long since I've experienced something that feels this good. Yeah. Where have you been, or whatever it might be. So it's very much of an elevated experience versus like an experience that would drain your energy. Yeah. It's something that would like energize you and make you feel more. It nourishes your soul.
To celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, it nourishes the soul.
That is so nice, and that is important because it's all about the mindset. Because when you don't celebrate yourself, how you want to do a good business, to have good friends, to have a good vibe in your life. So what you are doing in the morning when you stand up, sometimes you stand up and maybe you have a bad, like, oh no, today, like that. So what are you doing then? What is Dr. Dapper doing?
What's my morning routine?
Not routine, but sometimes. So I don't have a morning routine. My morning is always different.
We gotta change that up. We gotta change that up. What I realize is if you don't have a morning routine, you just allow the day to take you in whichever direction it wants you to go in.
But
you don't control that narrative of where your day goes.
So you think life is about control everything?
Not everything, but if you wake up you check an email and the email makes you feel negative or bad. It's like now that's stuck with you for the rest of the day. Versus if you woke up,
or you have an affirmation card then, or you go in a shower. So you have to, because you cannot control what is coming from outside sometimes.
Yeah, no, you got to start.
Then you have
inside.
to be in a proper mindset inside, and then okay, let's make it like this. So you have a bad email is coming. So what are you doing then in the morning? Because it comes like woof.
Well, I don't read them in the morning like that. So it's like, so that's what I'm saying, like morning routine. Like what's your daily thing that you do? So you wake up, you meditate, you might journal, you ground yourself, you feel you already have your mindset set positive before you step into the world,
right.
The chaos of the world.
I always do manifesting things in the morning. I wake up and then I do some manifesting affirmations or speak with myself properly, and then so I'm a total morning, afternoon, evening, night person. So I stand up like woof like that. So it's. Sometimes I have bad dreams in the night, but then I try to go over them. So because they are so intensive, I wake up and I think, where I am, like this. So maybe, every person is different. But then I go and take a shower and wash that negative thought or energy away from the night. And then, I speak with myself, or I go for a coffee, or I go a little bit for a walk like that, and then I have my power again in the line. So you speak about that, right? To understand what is inside in your.
Yeah, just being grounded and starting the day on a positive note.
Right.
That's all. Know, and not letting the outside external factors cause you to step into the day or snowball into a negative day, because that can happen. Yeah,
sometimes they say that when you have one negative event in your life, it's like you said, a snowball system, and then it makes tuck, 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 tuck. But you have to break that before it goes in a real direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is Dr. Dapper daily routine. So
Dr. Dapper daily.
Dr. Dapper daily. So, and what is your next events? What are you planning as next?
We got a brunch coming up.
The brunch,
right? So Juneteenth, Father's Day brunch. Everybody loves brunch, so we got that, and everything. And the concert will be back September the 2nd, I think. But before that's like a few months down the line. But you experienced the B. Thompson Live experience, and that was the first one.
And it's on the same place in the theater?
Yeah, Miracle Theater. But other than that, this month...
They have nice hot dogs.
They have nice what?
Hot dogs.
Oh, you like the hot dogs?
Yeah, I like the hot dogs in the theater.
Yeah.
It was so like... It was awesome. So, a little bar is there. You go in and it's huge inside. And a nice light show.
Yeah.
And the sound is very, very good. It's very proper. It's very good.
Yeah.
So, and you can say what is the next concert, or it's a secret?
No secrets. No, it's like I said, brunch is June 19th.
Yeah.
The jazz and R&B evening will be back on.
You
the
will
24th.
find that. You will see that in the post, the day. And the time and the location, everything.
Yeah.
Okay, brunch, and then?
And then the Jazz and R&B evening is on the 24th, BET weekend. And then after that, we'll have, the same events in July, in August. and then it's...
They are outdoor, right?
Indoor, outdoor. It depends. There's both, yeah. And then after August, then you have September. And that's when the concert will be back. Because we do that concert quarterly. Yeah. So, yeah.
Good. That's nice.
Vibes.
And what is about your personal life? So what is about your love and your... So you are married, or you're... Okay.
No.
Wrong question.
No.
Wrong question. Okay.
No.
So, but you have now a good business. You have a wonderful home.
This is just all right.
Is it just the woman in your life, or man, or I don't know?
No, man, no.
Okay,
man,
okay,
no,
woman.
No.
So, woman in your life. So you are into someone, or you just, because in love you can't control love. You have to let.
Well, yeah, you gotta let love just love. I'm just single and just vibing with people that I meet. I'm not rushing to get into a relationship or get married. I'm 26. So
yeah, 26. Come on, it's something. It's something. 26.
No, I'm not trying to get like. I'm not rushing into marriage. I'm not trying to have a kid. So
because some people, when they have a stable life, so like the business is growing, it's good. So the place is good. So they start to think, maybe I should have a kid or I have a family.
Because I'm not where I want to be. I'm not. So where I'm at right now is just like grazing the surface. So I know where I want to be. This is just not. I'm more focused on my business than I am focused on like a family and this and that, and I'm not really too worried about that. So my focus is on my business because the business is a baby,
Yeah, sure.
And I gotta nurture it and take care of it.
It's like I know that from my songs. Every song is like a baby, and it's So music is. It's everything. So for me, it's everything. So I did a lot of things in my life, and they were all successful, but nothing is that deep in my heart like music. So that's why I love the experience to be on a concert from you and to have real. I don't want to say good music. So I had a lot of good music experiences in the past, but I mean. There's something deeper,
Yeah, it's like all different types of music evoke different types of feelings.
Right, and I love R&B, and so I grow up with that. Maybe you don't believe it. So I'm from Switzerland. But in a very, very little village. So we have maybe 600 people there. So it's a little village for Switzerland. But I grew up with all the soul and R&B music. I was just the one in my family, the weird one, So I listened to TLC, Alicia, Tony Braxton,
So you really like that concert.
Totally. So I have this feeling that music is similar what I feel. I don't know why.
Music makes you think of certain points in your life. Like the song can take you back to a point in your life where you're like, that reminds me of high school, or that reminds me of my ex, or this relationship, or this situation, because you might have been listening to it during that time period and you forgot, and then it just like really it makes you feel like, this takes me back. So
right. So for example, Tony Braxton, "I'll Break My Heart." I'll break my heart. I listened to that 100 times. I watched the video and so cool. Video, so cool. And so the emotions, how she expresses herself, I want to be as good as them. Because on stage, the audience always said, "You are so emotional, like that, you take the microphone like a tiger." So we had one show for MTV India in Muscat, and it was in an amphitheater. It was 4,000 people, and Arabic people and Indian people. This was not in Switzerland. And then the audience, I catch the microphone. So we performed 2 songs there on the stage, and it was like that, and I don't give the micro back. So no, but. You have to grow step by step, you lose and it's good that you do different experiences with different people because then your mind learns a lot. I always told Michael from the beginning, so we started 10 years ago and around the world, so we gave 140 concerts and every concert was there that we learned something. And so as an artist, so I always search inspiration. And you were an inspiration on Instagram, on the events. So I learned a lot, so thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Because when I write songs, I take the inspiration from my experience. Because I don't write songs just about, hey, nice sunshine out there. So I write songs
Deep. There's a meaning.
Deeper.
There's
Yeah,
purpose,
it's a meaning. I just want to help people with my music, so with our music. So that's why it's like a brand too. So that's why Dust of Soul is always on my body.
Tatted.
Yeah, it's like, But I don't forget, because sometimes when you are on your way, some parts don't work out, and then you cannot give up on your business or on my music.
Yeah.
It's the same. So you say you grow now. We are growing too here in LA, and just next step and next step and next.
That's what it's all about. It's just like, because you can see the bigger picture,
Right.
but then you have to work backwards to see, okay, where I'm at right now and what's the next step that I can take.
Right.
Those baby steps are like everything.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I think this coffee with Saskia has the vibe that you never should give up, go step by step to follow your dream.
Yeah, baby steps. Yeah.
And believe in yourself, most important thing, right?
Yeah, you got to believe in yourself, because at the end of the day, you have the vision, and that's a glimpse into your future, something that's obtainable. But you can't see my vision.
Right.
I have to make it. I have to bring it out, think it, speak it, write it, and make it like tangible. So this was just a thought at one time. This was in my
totally
head.
understand that.
So it's like I had to bring it out to make it to where, okay, well, now I actually see what you're thinking or what you're saying to me.
Yeah.
So and that took the baby steps. Like, what step can I take tomorrow? Let me sketch a shoe. Okay, let me Google how do you start a shoe company. Let me call this factory.
Right. Yeah.
Let me get a sample. Let me confirm the sample, and let me raise some money to pay for my first order.
Right.
Let me do a photo shoot to like make marketing content. It's like, but where do I start tomorrow?
Right. Yeah. So every day do something for your dream in the right direction.
Yeah.
And we have some cards here, and I think, to end this coffee with Saskia in a very positive way, we should have cards, right?
And these cards are my
manifests.
They're my friend's cards too. We gotta shuffle them. Those are my friend's cards. His name is Brendan Boyd. We can drop the link to the cards too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's one of my friends.
Yeah.
He does that. We shuffle them. You gotta shuffle them. You shuffle? You shuffle cards?
Yeah.
Oh! You're better than me at shuffling cards. Can you do the whole thing, that little the bridge type of situation?
I'm not sure. Oh wow. Oh no.
That one.
I try.
Let's do it. Try it.
Put my coffee a little bit here, and then what?
Oh, you gotta pick it up. You gotta pick them up.
Pick them up. Pick them up.
And you're gonna.
Oh my gosh, how it works. And now?
The thumb.
Thumb.
Now do. See, look at
that. Yippee! That's good.
And then you just pull.
Okay.
And then you pull from the top.
No,
you
both
first.
Okay, just
same time.
Okay, same time. Oh, I have a good one. And you?
That's good.
Okay.
Oh,
people love me. Oh, I love myself. So I work on it. And you?
I am an infinite being.
Oh, that's good too. That's beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you so much for that wonderful upscale conversation with you. And we from Dust of Soul wish you all the best for your future, for your events, for every dream, for your love. And we hope, we build a friendship together, to do something together. You never know. So I'm great in my shuffling. Yeah. So, you want to say something for the audience, like advice or something? Is something in your mind? Or it would be this camera.
What should I say? Give me something. Give me a spark. What?
I don't know. So you stand for nice and proper lifestyle and to clean your mind and be
I got something.
brave and don't give up, because Los Angeles is a tough city as well, you know. So
my mom would always say, never look like what you're going through, what you've been through. So I kind of look at that like I grew up with rats, roaches, holes in the walls, things like that. But over my life, people can't, well, they won't look at me and think, oh, he grew up like that, because I'm not. I was never confined into the box that I was placed in. You know, when I grew up. So it's like, you know, and then we're all seeds too. So a lot of the times we're not growing because we're planted in the wrong soil and the wrong environment. So if I have to leave that environment, you know, and not look like what I've been through, you know, that's fine. But I had to place myself in an environment where I can thrive.
To have to be responsible about your own way and life.
Yeah, so I tell everybody that, you know, figure out what environment is best for you. You know, check your circle of people, and if the environment isn't, you know, helping you grow and evolve and really see your vision through or your dreams, then you need to leave that environment. There's nothing wrong with that. Right,
and so I think, to make long story short, the change, you are the change, so nobody does it for you.
No.
Okay, so we hope you have a little bit fun here, and thank you for watching Coffee with Saskia.
Hello!
Hello, shoes! So, Doctor Dapper, everything is connected.
Appreciate y'all.
Instagram, Facebook, you have everything,
Instagram,
right?
Facebook, yeah.
So, we wish you a wonderful time and take care, and you are the change. Bye!